as a father, if I was to take my child and run off, that is considered a felony. With women, if you take your child and you run off, it's considered a misdemeanor. So fellas, just if you didn't know, don't ever run off with your child thinking you can buck the system how she did, because you will have a felony on your record. You paying attention? Are you paying attention? Now that I have your attention, welcome to Surviving Fatherhood. I'm your man, DJ Benji Rich, also known as Benji Tankard. And today's video is going to be about self-development. 2020 was I don't want to say it's been a crazy year. It was a wild year. You know what I mean? It had its ups, it had its downs. But guess what? We survived it, and we are in 2021. And today I want to talk about self-development within yourself, within your friends, within your family, really pushing yourself to the limits to be a better you. Once again, if you guys have seen, I've been having some more issues going on with my kids and my kids' mother back again. If you guys have been following me for a long time, for at least 2 or 3 years, you'll be able to see that I was married, I got a divorce, I lost my kids, got them back, and now this past year in 2020, I lost my kids again. Or I didn't lose my kids. My ex actually uprooted herself from Tennessee and she moved back to Connecticut. And yes, she is going against the parents in agreement. And yes, I've already got a lawyer and I'm going through the process of everything. But as of right now, if you guys didn't know, as a father, if I was to take my child and run off, that is considered a felony. With women, if you take your child and you run off, it's considered a misdemeanor. So fellas, just if you didn't know, don't ever run off with your child thinking you can buck the system how she did, because you will have a felony on your record. So with that being said, we'll touch into that a little bit later. But once again, like I said, 2020 was in a rewarding, a wild, energetic, outgoing, transforming year. I can say it's been one of the best years of my life. You know, I don't want to say one of the worst years of my life because I lost my kids again, or it was taken away, but it's been one of the best years of my life because 2020 has forced me to boss up and be a better me. Be a better me and actually grow and become the man that I should have been earlier, but now I'm learning as I have more self-discipline. It's actually helped me develop more character and more self-awareness for how I feel and how the things around me and how I'm actually treating people. And it's all about how you treat people and how people treat you. The biggest thing in this world is communication. Lack of communication can change a whole lot. It can cause a lot of defect. It can mess up the foundation. It can have you uprooted from things you shouldn't be uprooted from. So things that I'm implementing in 2021 is having a stable foundation and having better communication along with my self-development. My self-development is going to take me very far this year because I'm going to be very disciplined and getting myself in position to get to that next level, which brings me to my first thing, and the main thing I'm here to talk about is surviving fatherhood, surviving being a father. You know, 2020 took me on a roller coaster. First the pandemic hit and I had to adjust business-wise. That was something for you. Then my first thing, my kids adjust business-wise, refunding all this money back. The next thing you know, I got to pull my kids from daycare because I'm still dishing out money for daycare. But mind you, coronavirus has just hit in March and April and nobody's working. So pull my kids from daycare. And going from pulling my kids from daycare to having to sell my party bus that I wasn't able to release because I released it in March, right when the pandemic hit. So I wasn't able to actually push it the way it needed to be pushed to get out there and grow and do what it needed to do. So with that being said, on May 15th, my life was changed when I decided to invest $172 and start buying, selling, and flipping product, which has got me to this point of being everything that I am now at this point and moving forward and growing to be the great person that I know I can and will be. With stuff like this product, this bear right here, this is from one of my products that I'm selling, or some of these Apple products or B products that I'm selling also. So it's actually changed my life. And in the process of changing my life over the summer, coming up, making 30 grand within 30 days, got a house, got a motorcycle, life is going great, and wham, smack, come August, my ex-wife ends up uprooting and moving back to Connecticut. It was my daughter's birthday. I spent time with my daughter on her birthday, and then me and my ex had a few words exchanged, and it was nothing physical, just a few words exchanged, and it wasn't face to face. It was via text message, but then she uprooted herself and she moved back to Connecticut and got an order of protection put out on me, which had my life upside down because I'm trying to figure out how to first handle it, second deal with the fact that I don't have my kids, and then the third fact that I'm still having to pay child support and I can't see my kids. And at this point, I'm in a very numb situation, point of view. No, I'm in a very numb situation, living lives, everything. I didn't know what to do at that point. My mind was everywhere. It really took me two months to get my head together. Stop pushing the court date off. Go ahead. I saved up, and I actually had to purchase a lawyer to go represent me in Connecticut, and I beat that case. But even with beating that case, I still was not given my kids, which required me to come back down to Tennessee, which I was told I had to get another lawyer because I'm in another state to handle my kid situation, having to save up for that for another month and a half, get that started, and right when we get started, she sends in paperwork filing for custody for the kids, trying to have everything changed. So after going through all these hoops and hurdles, I still was presented with another hurdle after I thought I was through everything. And with that being said, I want to encourage you guys to don't have any distractions and don't let anything deter you off of your goals and the things that you want to do to get you to the next level. Because I almost let that situation set me back and have me in my feelings and have me upset. Like, how could this happen? Why is this happening? What do I need to do to switch this up? Because I don't like this feeling. I don't like being in this situation. I don't like being in anything that I cannot control. So one thing I promised myself for 2020, I will not be in nothing that I cannot control. If I cannot control the situation, you will not catch me in the situation, because of the fact of I need to make sure I make calculated moves and calculated decisions to get me to calculated places that I would like to be. Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. Making the math equation is not that simple. It's the consistency and the hard work that are going to get you to the next level. I'm growing every day. I'm inspired. I'm motivated every day. I'm putting myself in situations to get to the next level every day. And I just want to encourage you to do the same thing. And just stay tuned. I'll be giving you more videos, more details about what's going on. This is Surviving Fatherhood TV, live and direct. I'm giving you how I'm living, what's going on in my life, how I'm progressing, the next step in my life. Like, this is really a come up season. And it's beyond a come up season. It's a discipline season. You know what I mean? It's a season to really fully and focus about you and on the things you have to worry, think, and focus on. So don't let anybody just detour you, pull you off of that thing that you're doing. And I promise you'll be successful. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. Right there down at the bottom, you'll be able to hit the like button or subscribe button somewhere. I don't know. And then make sure you stop by my kids' website. This business is a business I built with my kids. It's called Billy Rose's World. It actually was Billy Rose. But the page was taken away from me, so I had to go recreate the whole brand. So now this is a new brand right here. These are our rose flower bears that we are releasing for February, for Valentine's Day. So make sure you get connected. Make sure you purchase a rose bear from me. Make sure you follow, you like, subscribe, you share. Give this video to somebody give them this video so that it can help them get to the next level. Give it to a single father. Give it to a single mother. If you're going through the situation right now, use this to better yourself. Don't let any of these things hold you back. I kind of gave you guys a little run through of what's going on, but I didn't tell you the next step or what's going to happen from there. So make sure you tune in to part 2 to find out what are my next step and my goals for 2021, because I am ready to boss up, take over the world, and do what I got to do to get to that next level. And also, I do have a challenge coming. I do have a Pay Your Child Support Challenge coming up in 2 days, where I'm challenging every baby daddy to pay their child support and post it. And it's not is we're not stunning that we're paying our child support. We are trying to motivate other men to pay their child support, and I'm going to lead it off, and I'm going to start it off by paying $1,000 towards my child support, which I'm behind $3,000. That's why I'm paying $1,000. So this is not a stunning tool. This is us getting caught up being a responsible man and trying to get other men to be accountable for their actions along with us too. So like I said, like, subscribe, and share. Mass Influence Media, Surviving Fatherhood, DJ Benji Rich. Let's get it.